Well, after 3 weeks locked in a hotel, we were excited to come out and play today. Now, I was proud of our guys. We faced, Troy's starting pitcher. I think he had a 39-inning scoreless streak coming into the ball game, and he was part of the win. They beat us last week on Thursday, and we knew we had our hands full with him and with Troy. They're a very good team. It's always a very competitive matchup when the two programs play. But I was proud of our guys' effort. Really proud of Randy Bell. The game starts and stops on the mound and defensively behind him, and I thought our guys played really well around Randy, and I thought Randy did his job as usual. It got a little bit hairy there in the first inning, but that's what good pitchers aren't. They're not allergic to getting in jams. It's the good ones get out of it, or they don't throw up crooked numbers, and that's the guy Randy's been for us. And Dylan, my guy here to my left, got into a couple balls today, and actually I shouldn't even be here right now. Brendan Donovan should be up here with these guys. So, but I was super proud of their effort, and after being locked in the hotel for a while, to keep their focus and come out and play clean baseball. That's what I was concerned about. With the guys, would they be rusty? Would they? But that's a testimony to these guys and how much the program and how much winning means to them. So I was very proud of their effort.
Home run strokes. You've won in 2 years, and now all of a sudden back-to-back at-bats today.
I just think I was going up there looking for the right pitches to hit and being aggressive on that, and laying off. Crane's a great pitcher. I mean, sub-1 ERA. We knew he was going to be around the plate, and just don't miss the pitch that you get. And I think I did that. I don't think I changed anything. I think I just went up there and did what I could to get on base and help us win.
How important was it going up against a guy who'd been throwing really, really well to get right off bat 2-0 lead?
Oh, huge. I mean, being the leadoff hitter, you got to do what you can to set the table for the guys behind you. And I just did what I could. And, Donnie came in and hit a bomb right after me. And, everybody top to bottom had great at-bats. I mean, laid off his pitches and hit ours. I thought we did a great job top to bottom.
Can you talk about your 2 home runs? What did you hit on both of those?
The first one was a fastball. And the second one was another fastball. So, fastballs.
With the format the way it is now, single elimination, how big is winning the first game?
Oh, big. Of course you got to win. But, no, we don't look to win. We do look to win, I'm sorry. But we just play our game. We don't worry about that. We just play against the ball.
Can you talk about your cohort next to you and his performance?
Oh, Randy Bell. I was so proud of Randy, man. He did a great job. I knew he could do it, but he's our senior. He's one of our leaders in the locker room everywhere. But we looked to him, and he pitched a great game for us.
Randy, could you talk a little bit just about your game today? What was working for you, and what were you able to do?
Really just throwing a lot of strikes and filling up with the fastball. Really let my defense work behind me. Like Coach said there in the first inning, got a little hairy. But that double play was really big for us to just get that double play and get out of there. And then from there on, it just filling up with fastballs and just throwing a lot of strikes, let them get themselves out.
How much does it help to pitch with the lead?
It's a big time, like Hardy said. Crane with the sub-1 ERA, and then getting the 2 runs there in the first. It was not like a let off, but getting the lead and being able to pitch with that off a guy that had just gone 40 innings without giving up a run. So that was a big time to get the 2 runs there in the first, and then 3 there in the 4th or 5th.
What's the plan for you to go as deep as you could with the change in formats, try to save arms for for what's coming next?
Oh, definitely. I wanted to finish it, to be honest, and I know my pitch count was getting up there a little bit, so we had to go to the pen. But yeah, just go as long as I can to save the pitching, especially when we got the runs there late. I wanted to finish it to save the bullpen for the rest of the weekend. So, but yeah, definitely.
Coach, if you could talk a little bit more about Randy's performance, about how that set the tone for you.
Well, again, it's down to single elimination, and you got to win. You got to win regardless. If you want to make it to tomorrow, you got to win. So, we had originally we were going to start Avery Geyer because, you have plans on being in the postseason, and with the tournament starting on when it was supposed to start, I just didn't want to bring Randy back, and it was a short turnaround, and I didn't want to bring Tyler Carr back on short rest, and so with the rain, it actually got Randy back on schedule, and he was ready to go. I had no problem him going 115, 120 pitches like he did today. We couldn't afford to have too many 24-pitch innings like we did in the first inning, but he got out of that unscathed. And Randy's been around the block. Randy's pitched in the Sun Belt tournament last year. He's pitched in a regional. Randy's pitched against a lot of SEC clubs. So having bases loaded and one out, although you don't want to be there. Randy's been there before. All good pitchers getting jams. Like I said earlier, it's how they respond. It's the reaction once the action is over. And Randy's reaction to that is just look the same, be the same. It happens, and you got to give credit to the other team you're playing. And in this case, today it was Troy, and they worked to get on. And we had a walk and a hit by pitch, and but he made a pitch, and we got a double play. And that's what good guys do. They bend a little bit, but they rarely ever break. And that's who Randy is. He'll bend a little bit, at times, and you got to capitalize when the good ones do, because if they settle in, you don't get a whole lot of opportunities. And I also, I give him a lot of credit because Troy does a very good job. They do a very good job of handling breaking balls, especially late in the count. And Randy's got a good curveball. So really, Randy pitched today without his security blanket, which is his curveball. So when you take a guy's out pitch away and you make him a one-pitch guy, which is really what he was, you've got to really have a good location against a very good hitting club. So and they saw him last week, so they were familiar with what he does. But Randy changed on the fly, and I thought he did a really nice job. The game plan, and Coach Keller, our pitching coach, did a nice job. And how about Carter Perkins filling in for Jared Barnes with a broken finger, and just did an outstanding job behind the plate today. Our pitchers have a lot of confidence throwing to him.
You went with the long ball today. Was that it just happens like that sometimes?
Sometimes it just happens. I think we hit our 70th of the year. We had 67 coming in, and I wasn't surprised by Donovan. I was a little surprised by Hardy, but he's really worked. He's really worked so hard this year, and he's gotten stronger. He's put on 15 pounds since his freshman year, and his swing is a lot better. And he's just missed some balls this year, but he's consistently got his barrel to the ball. And today he got a few up, and he needed every inch on that second one to hit the top of the fence. But not surprised by Donovan. A little bit surprised by Hardy, but he's been good all year for us. He's been absolutely fantastic, and he's a dangerous leadoff guy. He can really run, and now he's got a little bit of power. So I hope he doesn't think he's a power hitter tomorrow. I'll make sure he and I have a chat tonight and make sure he goes back to what got him to that position. But I 3 home runs. I was proud of our guys.
Looking ahead, will you wait to see what your matchup will be before you decide anything on pitching?
No, I'm 99.9% sure it'll be Tyler Carr tomorrow. This time of year, excuse me. We saw Arkansas State. We did not see Arlington. I don't know who will play. We'll play the winner of that ball game, but it's no time to invent or reinvent. A pitching staff. You go out. You stay with the guys that got you here. And I'm 99.9% sure it'll be Tyler Carr. He threw his pen when we went to an indoor facility and he got his work in on his side session day. So Tyler's been good for us. So I'm pretty sure. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Tyler Carr getting the ball tomorrow.